Good morning, everyone, and once again, welcome to my page. Can you see two? Can you see two? I'm very happy and I'm very grateful to host you this morning. And in our previous discussion, we were talking about word fear. And when we were looking at word fear, one of the point which he raised was, do not fear God. But some critics wanted clarification. And for such, I've brought another interesting discussion which we are going to look at. And this is the statement or the stem of this topic is, fear of God is the beginning of wisdom. Fear of God is the beginning of wisdom. What does it mean? Maybe if we look at this, then we'll have more understanding on what we made by one of the points we raised in the word fear. To understand the fear of God is the beginning of wisdom, first let's look at the words involved. There is fear and there is also wisdom. Now let's try to look at these two words first. What is fear? Fear is the emotions found in human beings reacting to danger or possibilities of that danger. Possibilities of that danger. Fear is the warning against danger and that an individual should be ready to overcome. So it's a warning against danger, and since you have that warning, you must be ready to overcome that to overcome that obstacle. So at this point, we need to understand that fear should not be confused with respect and reverence. Fear should not be confused with respect and reverence. So let's look at wisdom. We have tried to look at fear. So wisdom is the correct application of knowledge. And this wisdom is gained through experience. Knowledge is gained through experience. That's why people try to seek advice from elderly people, because they have lived longer. They have accumulated the practical experience. They have got good understanding. And of course, this is prone for them to make wise decisions. Wise decisions. Because this wisdom is gained through experience. It's gained through experience. Others possesses wisdom through innate, irrespective of their age. And this can only be maybe explained by the law of reincarnation. Those souls who have evolved much will have better understanding of life than those who are still novices. There are beings here on earth who have reincarnated into human beings. They are still young, but they can demonstrate a lot of wisdom, because in the previous they have got a vast past experience, and which people must learn. There are a lot of people you read in the Bible who have reincarnated. I don't want to be talking about this reincarnation, which will come as a topic on its own. Remember, even if the creator of a human race is interpreted as an anthropomorphic being, this creator can never be perceived as human beings react in terms of when they see, for example, the snake. The snake, devoid of its goodness, it can be killing rodents in your farm, helping you. But still, when a snake sees a human being, its reaction is fear, is to run away. Because the reaction of a human being is to kill the snake. Is this the understanding of what should be imparted in us when we are perceiving God? Is this the way? Then this is not true. This is not true. The fear of God in this essence is not something which we can comparatively or which you can compare to the way snakes and human beings. Because what we understand that God, if God is loving, then fear of God becomes totally contradictory, becomes fallacious, becomes misleading. So the advocates here, in this interpretation, it becomes misleading. Worse still, when God is perceived as non-anthropomorphic, the fear of God becomes even more irrelevant, obstructed to natural growth and attainment of wisdom, because wisdom is the correct application of knowledge. What is loved, what is lovable, and what is loving cannot be at the same time be dreaded, bring fear. How can you dread something which you love? How can you dread something which is loving? How can you dread something which is lovable? So to talk about fearing of God is taking people away from God. So those advocating for fear of God is actually taking away people from God. If the snakes would fear human beings, then the snakes must stand away from the human beings. If the fear is misinterpreted, and it will become misleading. That's why we are saying to whom should, because why should you fear God? Where you want to seek remedy, where you want to find solutions to your problem. How should you distance yourself? You must become closer, understand, experience. Then this will bring growth. Therefore, ladies and gentlemen, my best friends and great followers of my page, we are saying we can never make someone gain experience, gain wisdom from God. Fear can never make someone get wisdom from God. Definitely, if you are afraid, how are you going to get the wisdom? Because this wisdom comes with practical experience. The more you become closer, searching, seeking, then that is when you gain this wisdom. If not, then what you get is foolishness, caused by sheer ignorance and misunderstanding. And we don't want to enter into those things. And once again, great followers, I just took time to share, to shed some light, because some people wanted to find out something further on fear of God. I hope this will help you to digest the information and make your own research and add your own understanding. Once again, I'm your host and presenter, Kenny Bwaria Zulu, on my page, Can You See Too. Don't forget to like the page and click follow, and also share the page so that we continue enlightening each other in this 21st century. Once again, thank you very much. I'm your host and presenter, Kenny Bwaria Zulu. Bye.